Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. And if you can't tell by this infernally crazy device behind me, we're here today at Nottingham Goose Fair. And there it is, the largest travelling booster, I think, in the world. And it just keeps going up and up and all the way up there. As balls of steel, I'm telling you. So this is the clone of Samurai from Thorpe Park, the only travelling one in the world, I believe. And we've got Joe from Theme Park Insanity being absolutely thrown around on it.
Let's go crazy!
So the Goose Fair is obviously one of the largest travelling fairs that comes to the UK. It is decades and decades old, and actually did start out as a travelling fair for livestock, and it used to be one of the largest distributors of geese from one side of the country over here to Nottingham, which is where it gets the name Goose Fair from. But it has over time developed into what it is now, is a place with thousands, or what seems like thousands, of rides. This is more my style of ride. They have, I think, at least 4 ghost trains here at the Goose Fair, and we're going to try hitting all of them before we go home today. Okay. Here we go. Whoa! Shit the bed. Not much going on in here, but that's definitely a forceful drop down the middle there. And out we go. So that was actually the first ghost train we've done today, and I don't think there's a way that you couldn't improve on that. It was literally just a dark hallway with one animatronic foot, maybe 2 animatronic feet that popped out from the ceiling, and a drop. Now the drop was quite forceful, but otherwise I've seen like abandoned houses that are decorated better than inside that. So, but it was still fun.
Animatronic, did you see?
There was like a little animatronic foot that came down as you were entering the doorway, and it almost hit me in the head. But otherwise they just had the animatronic it at the very end. But yeah, I definitely think that £4 is priced a bit too high for that one. I know someone that's going to be very happy when they end up seeing this. That is a lot of sugar, and exactly one of the reasons we love being at fairgrounds like this. The atmosphere, the smell, the fairground food, it really is something else. Right now we're going to take in the views and go on this bad boy of a big wheel, but this is something I absolutely love. Now, I'm not a massive theme park enthusiast in the way others are, but the atmosphere at a place like this is absolutely electric. The sights, the smells, the sounds, it's absolutely bloody brilliant. Right, so up we go on the big wheel, which is probably the most childish sort of ride here at the Goose Fair, but Jesus Christ, I am terrified. I don't like heights at all, and when you're moving slowly as opposed to fast, then you can really take them in. And I can feel the wind right now, so I'm almost crying a little bit. It is awful, but I've got the big man himself, Joe, from Theme Park Insanity here to protect me, so we should be good. See, now actually that wasn't too bad. Having Joe here must have had a calming effect rather than having my child here. I don't feel as protective, and it's not so much a scared thing, it's more of a vertigo and an awful feeling when I'm up there, and I really didn't feel that today, so I really enjoyed that little trip up with Joe there. This looks really forceful as it spins round. Really good.
Do not want to attract attention.
So we've also got Terror Tower here, which I have to say looks infinitely more better than the last ghost train that we went on. But I'm sitting this one out, and Lucy and Joe are going to go on together. But look at that, even the facade at the front, the projection up at the top, all of the animatronics and models outside, looks 10 times better. But for a fairground ride, that looks absolutely mint.
First, stay on the designated path. It would be unwise.
So, I feel like I'm doing a little interview here. So, how was the ghost train?
The ghost train was...
I'm going to say you're going to use the
I am
language
sorry,
that you use.
however, there was one good part. We were not expecting the clown scare actor.
So a scare actor in the ghost train.
And he beat the living daylights out of our carriage. And myself and Joe couldn't get the lap bar down. So we had to hold it down. And there were a few drops in there as well, and we're holding onto this lap bar and being beaten.
And then Joe is just about to go on Red Devil, which is the fairgrounds little gyro spin.
Okay, get ready, here it comes. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha.
Over it goes. Madman. And it's views like this as well, which just make somewhere like the Goose Fair fantastic. Not only do you have the waltzers ride in front of you, but just in view, you've got Apollo 13, you've got the Star Flyer, you can see the top of the sort of the launch swing, like the catapult. You've got all of the big wheels, another Star Flyer. Just behind us, you've got the Joker, which is another one of these models. It really is just all over the place. There's something to look at, and the atmosphere is absolutely electric. I've been on it before. So this is us, and that's Joe. I'm just saying, go check out your point of view, because from down here, that looked ridiculously forceful and fast.
It was very fast, it was very forceful, and the cycle was literally 3 times as long here than I actually got the hoppings. The hoppings were on there for about maybe a minute to 2. It felt like a 3 to 4 minute ride in that. So,
you're consistently going round and round on there.
Spot on, absolutely
brilliant.
spot on.
So now we just fancy a bite to eat, a sit down, a bit of a chill out, and we seem to be on what is like Foodie Row. There's hundreds of very different and beautiful looking food all over the place. So we just need to find out something that takes us fancy, and then somewhere to sit down. See, and this is a really good ghost train as well, because up on the top you can see that there's actually a live scare actor in there as well, just up here. So it's a really, really good one to go on. It's nice when they have that addition of a little bit of a scare actor in there, just to give it that little bit of an extra kick. They've also got a little bit of a spooky walkthrough as well. This looks really, really good. But up at the top as well, you can see that there's the scare actor up in the top window. Right guys, so that is us done for Nottingham Goose Fair this year, and what an absolutely bloody good time we've had. Now, I'm absolutely exhausted. That's a lot of walking around paths, a lot of eating, but this guy must be absolutely on his arse, because he has taken on some fantastic rides today. How are you feeling?
Knackered, absolutely knackered, but good knackered.
good knackered.
great.
I can imagine it. I am so tired just from being on the path, but you've taken on, I'd say 99% of all the adrenaline thrill rides here today.
Literally.
And that's mental. And it's been a pleasure to spend the day with you. It really has. We've had a really good time.
It's been absolutely cracking. Loved every minute of it. So
The atmosphere has been electric, even though I've not gone on anything. Just being in this atmosphere has been electric. The food is greasy and dirty, which means it's been excellent. And it's really good. The lights, the sounds, fantastic.
absolutely.
If you have enjoyed it, then by all means go subscribe to him, go like his channel, which you probably already do, and then like and subscribe on this one. It would be very much appreciated. With that being said, we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.